Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So today I will be watching a video by Jay Palfrey titled "What Led Me to Islam and How Has My Life Changed." Reading this title because this is yesterday in terms of when I'm recording this. This video is released or published yesterday, and the title says "What Led Me to Islam." So it straightway gave me the impression that did he embrace Islam already? Because I have been watching him or some of his video, somewhat not so recent but quite recent, and of course he is getting into understanding Islam, etc, etc, etc. Right. However, when the title say what led me to Islam, is it what led me to discover Islam or learn about Islam or to become a Muslim? Because my first impression is, okay, did he embrace Islam already? When that happened, when did that happen? What did I miss? But anyway, so we will see and listen to what he have to say, and let's go.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm so excited to be filming again. I've taken a little bit of time off because of the events going on in the world. I thought it would be good to just take some time to educate myself and to learn more about the events going on in the world, and I will talk more about what's going on in the next video. But in today's video I'm going to be explaining what led me to Islam in the first place and what has changed since I've learned about Islam and I've embraced it myself.
Okay, he did say he embraced it himself, right? That mean he became a Muslim, right? Or did I misunderstand that statement, right? Because he said he embraced it himself. So I'm assuming he's already a Muslim.
Just quickly as well, there is a huge thunderstorm going on outside right now, so I've just put my lights on. And
okay, that explained, because I thought I hear some thunders or something.
You may hear thunder and a lot of rain going on throughout this video, so I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
So I will start off my journey.
So that is literally a thunderstorm, right? Well, I'm not sure about the storm. When you say thunderstorm, does it combining thunder and, you know, huge wind? Because I'm not sure about the wind, but certainly thunder. Okay, that's beside the point.
Growing up, this is me, really young. So growing up for me was not so great. My dad left us before I turned 1 year old, and then my stepdad came into our life, and he was and still is incredibly Islamophobic and racist. He is kind of the man I never ever wanted to turn into or become anything like.
So his biological father is no longer in the picture, but I'm not sure about the stepfather, because he did mention his stepfather come in, but they didn't mention that he left, but he did criticize his character, right? Because that make me wonder if his stepfather is still with his mother. Wouldn't saying this in camera cause some, I don't know, the family dinner becomes so awkward or something?
I was 14, my mum and him divorced, and at the same time my incredible granddad.
Okay, so I assume the stepdad is divorced. I'm assuming, right? So meaning it's no longer in the picture as well.
Passed away. He was an incredible man, guys. He was so kind. He loved art. He loved going to the beach. He just exuded happiness and positivity, and was just an amazing man. So when both of these events happened, my mum turned to alcohol to suppress emotions and went on a very self-destructive cycle for quite a few years, and this then led me to almost being put in hospital because I lost a lot of weight, I was stressed, and I almost took my own life. After this happened, I moved to university, and my emotions were kind of like a roller coaster. I never particularly had a very, very negative state of mind, but you know, emotions come in waves, don't they? And I guess like everyone, emotions are not continuous. You have to go through the sadness to enjoy the incredible happy moments of your life. But back in January, this all changed. I started researching Islam because I wanted to understand the life of the people that I met when I was traveling, but it's turned into so much more. I learned to be kind and to try my best in every circumstance in life. Everyone makes mistakes, right? But as long as you are trying your best, because you never know when things could end. I'm a lot more open-minded. Don't get me wrong, I was never mean or offensive to anyone, but learning about Islam, it's led me to understand people and their way of life a lot more. It's really helped me to broaden my understanding of people and to listen more. Honestly, the thing I've learned throughout my life is listening is the key to a better understanding of anyone around you. Ramadan was a huge turning point for me. I think it is for anyone who's learning about Islam and taking part in learning and experiencing what it's like to be Muslim. I think Ramadan for me was the pivotal turning point in my research, in my learning, and me discovering about this incredible religion. You know, when your mind and your body are being tested that much for an extended period of time, you really tend to focus on what's important, what means the world to you, and strengthen your relationship with Allah. And yeah, those days were detrimental to me, and just learning and being present. And yeah, I think for me, one of the most important things that I've learned and experienced through this is my mind is a lot calmer. Even take today, for example, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. There's a lot of violence around the world, and there's a lot of global issues occurring right now that usually would have turned my mindset pretty negatively. And you know, I've been in this apartment by myself for 3 months, and I'm actually shocked at how positive my mindset has been. I don't think if I hadn't have researched Islam and got to know Islam better and just really understood it more, I don't think I would be in this position. I think I would be in a very negative mindset, with a mind that chooses to focus on negative options rather than the positive. And being alone with your thoughts, especially for 3 months alone, can obviously turn many things negative. You tend to overthink things, you tend to bring up things that's happened in the past. When you go to sleep, your brain always somehow throws up things you've done years and years ago. It's like, I always think it as, whenever you lay down, your brain just wants to give you a lucky dip of everything that you've done wrong in your life. I find it really funny. But none of that's happened. I am very peaceful, I'm very happy. But even though I'm alone, I'm never truly alone, because I have Allah right by my side, watching over me, making sure I'm safe and guiding me on the right path. Now I feel like I have a huge sense of security and peace of living, and I really do feel like I'm on this planet for a purpose, to spread happiness, to spread positivity, and to really provide the truth about certain experiences and certain places, certain people, certain ways of life around this world, and ensure people understand the real truth. And I know that this is my purpose now, and I will not stop until I've achieved it. And yeah, those are the main things I've learned. Those experiences have honestly changed my life, and I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm so grateful for all of you guys being so kind and so helpful and so welcoming, because learning about a new religion and learning a new way of life is very difficult, and it's very overwhelming when you have that much information coming through your head and through your headspace and things like that. It's very overwhelming sometimes, but yeah, I think it's gone really well. It's only been a few months really since I've learned, and I've learned so much, and I'm loving every step of the way. So I hope that has answered your question about what I've learned and what my experience has been like learning about Islam, and how my life has changed throughout the few months that I've been learning about it. All of it has been incredibly positive, and I recommend anyone who is just learning about it to continue learning about it and to educate yourself. And that's it for today's video. I just want to say thank you so much again for the support. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Stay happy and stay safe.
So it is good to listen to what you have to say. I was actually hoping there's a precise indication whether he have actually becoming a Muslim or not, because some of the things that he said, I have Allah, etc., etc., that kind of indicate that you are already a Muslim, right? However, he did also mention a few months since I'm learning about Islam. So of course, learning about Islam never stops. Once you becoming Muslim, you still learn about Islam. Understood. But does it indicate that he's still learning and quite convinced but not yet taken? Okay, so that aspect, regardless, I'm just, maybe it's just something in me that hope that he actually have made the leap or will make the leap, and then inshallah, right? So I don't know, because there's not a direct indication on that, so I'm not sure what to say about that. But the shift in mindset in terms of becoming someone that is not negative, etc. So that is I think that's a huge thing, that if you truly believe as what Islam teach you to believe, right, you tend to become like that, right? So when we face huge adversities in life, it's quite remarkable, I think. I mean, just to put it in the intellectual or academic way, right, when you put side by side and you can see that what is the logical explanation to why can he handle that stuff differently than other people that get into such a negative place, dark place, right? So why, right? So I sometimes wonder about that, about myself as well, right? So why is it like this, right? So because I couldn't understand before. I couldn't understand why other people go to the dark place, right? Why did he handle it like that? I cannot imagine. And of course, right, I'm not, by saying this, I'm not how to say, I'm not saying about, because there are medical issues, right? So for example, psychologically need help, etc. So that's one thing. I'm saying about more on a general sense, where something that should be manageable, but we are not having the mindset and the way we feel that managing it accordingly, right? So yeah, wallahu alam. So it is good for him, and yeah, it has been only several months, I think. It's quite remarkable nowadays that we can see how people change in this way, right? Because this is like a reality show about people when they share about themselves, and you can see the trajectory and you can see the shift, etc., right? So it's quite interesting age that we are living right now, which enable us to observe this kind of thing. But anyway, that has been my reaction to what he has to say, and maybe I'll try to find whether he actually indicate before this, or if he actually have made shahada and officially, or if that information not reached him yet. I'm not sure, because from the belief and from the mindset, you can see that he's basically a Muslim. But when you say about the shahada, it's basically officially become a Muslim, right? So yeah, wallahu alam. So thank you for watching. See you next time.